At 8:30 a.m., we have the initial jobless claims. The expected figure is 232,000 compared to the prior 227,000. Also at 8:30, continued jobless claims are expected to be 1.87 million, up slightly from the prior 1.864 million. The Chicago Fed National Activity Index for July is expected at 0.03, down from the prior 0.05. Moving on to 9:45 a.m., the S&P Services PMI flash for August is expected to be 54, a bit lower than the prior 55. At the same time, the S&P Manufacturing PMI flash for August is expected to be 49.5, just a tad below the prior 49.6. Finally, at 10 a.m., existing home sales for July are expected to be 3.94 million, up from the prior 3.89 million. In pre-market trading, we have some notable movements. Trading higher in dollar terms are NVDA, NIO, and DJT. On the other hand, trading lower are SNO, SCHW, and IBIT. Let's talk about earnings today. In the pre-market, we have BIDU, PTON, and BJ reporting. Post-market, keep an eye out for the earnings reports from CAVA, WDAY, and INTU. In the news today, Snowflake Inc., ticker symbol SNO, is down 9.45%. The stock is gapping down following its Q2 2025 earnings report. The company posted adjusted earnings of 18 cents per share, which is above estimates of 16 cents. Sales came in at $868.823 million, up 29% year over year, and exceeding expectations of $849.704 million. Snowflake guided product revenue between $850 million and $855 million for Q3 and raised its product revenue guidance to $3.356 billion for the fiscal year 2025. The company also expanded its buyback program by $2.5 billion. NVIDIA Corp., ticker symbol NVDA, is up 1.40%. The stock is trading higher pre-market following a positive analyst note from Rosenblatt. The analyst maintained a buy rating and a $200 price target for the stock, noting that they expect the company to beat analyst estimates and raise guidance for the current quarter during its upcoming earnings report. NVIDIA is scheduled to report Q3 earnings on August 28, 2024. Microsoft Corp., ticker symbol MSFT, is down 0.01%. The stock is on watch after providing Q1 2025 revenue forecasts in its Intelligent Cloud, Azure, Productivity and Business, and More Personal Computing segments. The company has restructured its reporting on business units, moving search and news advertising revenue under Azure to better reflect AI contributions. Microsoft's stock initially moved down on the post-market announcement, with Azure revenue projected to sequentially drop by 1 to 2 points. Trump Media and Technology Group, DJT, up 4.17%. The company continues to trade higher pre-market after closing 13% higher on Wednesday. ABC News reported on Wednesday afternoon that Robert F. Kennedy Jr., currently running for U.S. president as an independent candidate, is set to end his campaign and endorse Republican candidate and majority DJT shareholder Donald Trump. Kennedy is scheduled to address the nation on Friday, as per his press secretary. Charles Schwab Corp., SCHW, down 4.13%, trading sharply lower pre-market as Toronto Dominion Bank reduced its stake in the company. The bank sold 40.5 million shares of Schwab, lowering its ownership from 12.3% to 10.1%, and agreed not to sell more shares for 45 days. Bilibili and Baidu up 2.34%. Both Chinese ADRs reported Q2 earnings on Thursday morning, with Bilibili trading higher and Baidu trading slightly lower pre-market. Bilibili posted losses of 9 cents per American depository share, smaller than the expected loss of 11 cents, with sales of $843.1 million, exceeding estimates of $837.17 million. Baidu, meanwhile, reported adjusted earnings of $2.89 per American depository share and sales of $4.67 billion, with both metrics dropping on a year-over-year basis. BIDU. Zoom Video Communications Inc., ticker symbol ZM, is up 2.47%, trading higher pre-market following its earnings reports, with adjusted earnings of $1.39 per share and sales of $1.16 billion, exceeding expectations of $1.21 and $1.15 billion, respectively. The company provided stronger than expected EPS guidance for Q3 and fiscal 2025, with its revenue guidance for the year and quarter also slightly beating estimates. Zoom also announced the resignation of CFO Kelly Steckelberg and said that the search for a new CFO is underway. PTON Interactive Inc., ticker symbol PTON, is up 5.36%, trading higher pre-market after reporting Q2 2024 earnings. Adjusted losses per share of 8 cents were narrower than the expected 16-cent loss, and sales of $643.6 million beat estimates of $630.48 million. The company provided lower than expected guidance for Q1 and fiscal year 2025, emphasizing that macroeconomic uncertainty is likely to result in sales headwinds for Q1. Peloton also noted that it is still in the process of searching for a new CEO after former CEO Barry McCarthy stepped down in early May 2024. GeoVax Labs Inc., ticker symbol GeoVX, is up 15.93%, gapping up after Wayne County Health Department in Michigan reported the first case of Mpox in the U.S. GeoVax and other vaccine-related small-cap stocks such as SIGA and Virax have been trading higher over the last week as concerns around Mpox intensify. The stock has a float of 7.17 million shares, 3.7% of which are sold short. GD Culture Group Ltd., ticker symbol GDC, is up 77.55%, continuing to trade higher pre-market after rallying throughout Wednesday's session. The stock began trading higher after the company announced that it had launched a TikTok account dedicated to AI-related news updates.